What's up guys, Shane Starnes here with Biometric. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Galaxy S8. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so all the way from Hong Kong I have the actual Galaxy S8. Now Samsung apparently has gone a different route with their packaging and their shipping methods. Looks like we have some cardboard and a ton of duct tape. Let's go ahead and cut this thing open and see what the new S8 looks like. So as you can see, they really wanted to make sure that your S8 doesn't get damaged in shipping. It's coming all the way from Hong Kong, and so we have all of this beautiful bubble wrap. Very nice. I see here that we have an all-new design for the Galaxy S8 box. It just strictly says 4G LTE 4G phone, and it looks like a phone with capacitive buttons, and it's just a flat phone, so it looks nothing like the Galaxy S8 at all. Go ahead and take it out of the box. Check it out, it is a box inside of a box. Silly me. Wow, Samsung's really stepping up their packaging game. Take off the extra layer of protective bubble wrap, and it just simply says Samsung there on the front of the box. On the back of the box we have nothing at all, so we'll go ahead and peel off the plastic, and then we have the same kind of setup as we had on the Galaxy S7 Edge with that magnetic box. Very nice. And you open it up to reveal the Galaxy S8 Edge, the Galaxy S8 Edge. Wow. So of course you guys know by now this is not the official Galaxy S8. Galaxy S8 won't even be announced until March 29th. So this is definitely not that. This is strictly a clone that is based on the confirmed design of the Galaxy S8. So we'll go ahead and take it out of the box. And it's in this nice little plastic sleeve here. It's actually really hefty. This is much heavier than my Galaxy S7 Edge. Peel off that screen protector to reveal the front of the phone. And it does actually have some curved edge glass, which is pretty cool. I mean, you might be able to fool some people with this phone. Let's see, we've got a little bit of design there on the back. Ooh, even a Samsung logo. And it even says Galaxy S8 there on the bottom. That's very convincing. Set the phone to the side and see what else is in the box. We have some reading materials, quick start guide. We have a micro, is that a micro USB? Oh, that's a micro USB, and a micro USB on the bottom of the phone. We know that the Galaxy S8 will come with a USB Type-C and a very convincing Samsung charge brick. We've even got some decent looking Samsung ripoff headphones. So you'll notice the bezel-less display there on the front. It has the Samsung logo here on the front as well. We've got all these crazy holes up top. Who knows what they really are? There's probably a front-facing camera there. There is probably not an iris scanner over here because this is the knockoff version. You can see that there actually are bezels on this display. There's one here and one here as well. So when we turn the phone on, which we'll go ahead and do now, you will notice that there actually are bezels on this clone phone. This will be very easy to tell this apart from the actual Galaxy S8. And it looks like it came from the factory dead as a doornail, so I'm actually gonna have to plug this up before we can use it. We'll just continue to look at the design. You've got your power button on the right-hand side, volume rocker on the left-hand side, and no dedicated button for Bixby, because of course this is a clone. We do have that metal frame all the way around. You've got a headphone jack there, which is nice of them to include that. I guess they decided not to be courageous. They did include a headphone jack. We've got a micro USB port and a single bottom firing speaker with a microphone there on the bottom. And up top, we do have our SIM card tray. It's really flimsy in there, feels super duper cheap. And the back of the phone is, I don't think that's glass at all, that's just plastic. So the back of the phone there is plastic. We have what appears to be a fake fingerprint reader there. There's a camera, and we do have our flash. I doubt whether or not this is a fingerprint, a heartbeat sensor. You know, on the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge and even the Note 7, there was a heartbeat sensor. So that's probably not that. I'll go ahead and charge this up for just a minute and we will power it up. Also wanted to mention The SIM card remover tool is plastic, so be very careful actually using this to get the SIM card out of your phone. You will likely break this little tip off. In fact, I just wouldn't use this at all. Don't use this to get the SIM card tray out of the phone, as it's made of plastic and it will break off in the phone. Also, as a side note, this charger that it came with is so incredibly lightweight and cheap feeling. I'm almost afraid to plug it up and actually charge anything with it. If you're gonna charge anything with it, just charge the clone phone. Don't charge any of your actual real phones because you'll likely start a fire. Okay, so I found out that the charger that comes with the clone Galaxy S8 doesn't actually work. It's not a charger at all. Cool fact, there is an LED light. It's tacky as all get out, but there is an LED notification light here. I don't know if that's just for when it's charging or if it's a notification light, but neat fact. And we'll go ahead and power it up. And there is the boot screen, Samsung Galaxy S8 powered by Android. That may be actually very close to the official boot screen. It looked very convincing. And then you've got your Samsung boot animation. That's what we know from the Galaxy S7 Edge. And then here we have a Galaxy S8 wallpaper. Right there on the lock screen, we also have the phone app and the camera app. You can quickly launch into either one of those, and not surprisingly, they don't actually work. Try that again. See, there's your always on display with the home button and the always on display clock and calendar and battery percentage. All right, we'll try to swipe into the camera. Nothing. All it does is takes you directly to the home screen. We do have a TouchWiz launcher here, and actually I do have to say that some of the icons, you know what, these are not the icons from Nougat at all. These are older icons. You can tell right here by the phone that it is different. Let's actually go in real quick to the settings and see what it's running. Okay, it's running Android 6.0.1. So we do have Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. Let's see, we do have the Galaxy S8 navigation button, so that's pretty cool. Home button, back button, and recents. And these all function properly. You can make that go away and bring it right back. Of course, you do have these awful bezels up top and down bottom. Yeah, for a clone, you can see there's a little bit of lag there. But it's a clone phone. This phone was $100 on DHGate.com, and I did pay $20 to get it shipped a little quicker. Let's see here, we'll open up the app drawer, which this phone does have an app drawer, so that's a plus. The Galaxy S8 does not have an app drawer. Try the heart rate and see what it does. 79 beats per minute, that seems about right. So maybe the heartbeat sensor does actually work. It's a nice added touch for a clone device. Let's see if we can get that fingerprint scanner working. I'm almost certain that that is not a fingerprint scanner on the back. But let's see if we even have the option here. Security, screen lock. Yeah, let's go to screen lock, fingerprint unlock. Place finger on home key, lift it off, then repeat. We'll try it out and see what we get. Nothing. All right, so I'm putting my finger on their version of the fingerprint scanner, which is on the wrong side. It should actually be on this side, and the flash should be on this side. Nothing. All right, so that's not a surprise. We kind of figured that their fingerprint scanner would not work, and it does not. Iris unlock, so they do have that. See, we'll just draw a pattern. So it has the software, but it doesn't appear to actually work. Success. Interesting. Let's try it. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Oh. What? Okay, so we actually have a working iris scanner on the clone of the Galaxy S8. Very interesting. I didn't think that they'd have anything like that. Now I'm pretty sure that that is just a knockoff. Of course, they don't have an actual iris scanner. You guys saw how slow that was. Definitely wasn't usable on a daily basis, but dang, they actually thought about doing a fake version of an iris scanner. That is very interesting. So the question is, Can anyone's eyes unlock the iris scanner? Test the theory, hold on. Okay, so as I suspected, the iris scanner works for anybody's eyes. It's not a real iris scanner. You know, it's what you get with a $100 knockoff phone, but at least they put the thought and effort into making it appear as if it has a working iris scanner. Check out the camera real quick. Very reminiscent of the Samsung camera interface. Does not have the gestures that we get from the camera, the gestures that we'll have in the camera on the Galaxy S8. It actually has all the options up top, which is what is standard with, you know, Marshmallow. Those extra gesture features don't come until Nougat, but let's see how fast it is. The focus is kind of slow here. See how, yeah, ooh, pictures are incredibly slow. Very slow. Let's see what they look like. Oh my goodness, they are really washed out. They're overblown like crazy. Okay, so yeah, well, you don't really expect a great camera experience from a $100 phone, but that is plumb awful. That's really bad. Does have the S Health app, so I'm wondering if the step recorder works. I'm gonna go take a few steps and see if it does record any steps. So I just kind of walked around the room and it did record some steps, but they were incredibly inaccurate. So for every step I took, it was just kind of tracking motion, I guess. I'm not really sure how it was getting these steps. Essentially, every time I took a step, it would count 2 to 3 steps. So not accurate at all. It's not actually using a pedometer to get those steps. I'm not really sure what it's using, but it is faking even the step count, which is to be expected. All right, guys, that is the fake Galaxy S8. A nice attempt, but way off of the real thing. Like I said, I got it on DHGate. You can find them all over the place. There are so many different Chinese knockoffs of the Galaxy S8, even though it's not already out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this in the future. You can find more of me at droidmoderx.com. Follow me on Twitter at droidmoderx. Thanks, guys, for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.